Hello everyone, and welcome back to the farmhouse. Just made it up here this afternoon. Like usual, I'm not real sure where this video is going to go. Tomorrow morning at 4:30 in the morning, I'll be getting up. Melissa and I have to leave at 5:30. I've got to get her down to the airport in Minneapolis. She's flying to Louisiana. She'll be down there for 3 nights, 4 days. And I'll be up here some of the time. I'll have to drive down to work, which will be about a 3-hour drive. Work part of the day and then get back up here, 3-hour drive, to take care of the animals. But definitely going to get some stuff done around here. Okay everyone, well it's about 10:30 at night. Melissa is pretty much packed and ready for her trip tomorrow. She hates to fly, so she's a little bit nervous. But anyway, tomorrow morning we're heading for the airport. Good morning everybody. It's just about 4:30 in the morning. Melissa's in the shower. As soon as she's done, we'll hop in the truck and do the long drive to the airport. Well, I got Melissa dropped off at the airport and now I'm heading, I had a work meeting, now I'm heading north. Definitely looks like I'm going to be going into some rain here shortly. Melissa is in the plane, but it's been delayed from takeoff because of the storm that's right now going right over the airport. I stopped and got some sheets of plywood to finish that chicken coop roof, and now I'm heading back north. I thought I had a couple of partial rolls of that, I call it ice and water, the stuff I just put on there, the waterproof barrier. I had the one full roll and I would have swore I had a couple of like half rolls, but they must be at the hobby farmhouse, so I'll be going back and forth from there the rest of this week, so I'll have to grab some so I can finish out this side. It was easier for me to just put the plywood over the old shingles versus tear them off, and I screwed it down in there and those boards were good underneath. That's a board roof underneath the old shingles. So here I've got just a clean slate. I'll get it all waterproofed here, and then eventually I'll put shingles on there. Somebody mentioned a couple times in comments about seeing the inside of the chicken coop. There really isn't a whole lot to see in here. I mean, nothing's been done. I'm going to put a smaller door back there and then have a little opening in the bottom where the chickens can go in and out to get to the caged area. And at one time this was a sauna, so the walls were insulated. You can see they had chickens in here before that pecked all the boards up on there. So I'm sure eventually I'll repair that. In here they have egg boxes, and I had the way they did it was kind of dumb, because like the bottom ones, there's like a back to them and there's a foot between that and the wall. And I asked Melissa if I should just tear those out and build all new ones, and she says, no, just leave it, it's just chickens. But this would have been the actual sauna part that they went into. Had the little window that you can open. It actually has the old wood stove. I don't even know if this was wood or if this was like an oil burner, I'm not real sure. But yeah, they even had water that came in here. There was the pipe, and there was the chimney. So at one time, this was a hopping place. It actually could have been made into like people have said, like a tiny little apartment. You could have had the bedroom back there, have a little kitchenette in here with a TV on the wall. You probably have room for a couple of chairs anyway, but nope, this is definitely going to be a chicken coop. Melissa finally made it down to Louisiana about an hour ago. There was storms that came through, or you guys saw those clouds and stuff. Well, they went over Minneapolis. Got on the plane. She boarded at 9:35 like she was supposed to. The plane was supposed to take off at 10:15. It didn't take off until 1:45. She had to sit on the tarmac that long. Then, instead of going straight down from Minnesota, they went west, way over into South Dakota, and then down to avoid some storms that were in Omaha. She didn't get down there till, well, it was just about right around 4 o'clock. So, I mean, what a long day. I just talked to her on the phone just a little bit ago, and she got her rental SUV, and then she went and got boiled shrimp. She's been dying for some boiled shrimp, so she went and got that. And then I talked to her till she went to her mom's house, and they were going to have boiled shrimp, and she said she got, I think, a dozen crabs. She'll be happy tonight. Well, I dropped Melissa off Tuesday morning. It's now Friday. I'm just about now to leave to head down towards the airport. I didn't film a whole lot in here. I did paint this room. This room needs, to be redone, but it looked so dirty the way they had it painted and everything, so I did do that. I would have filmed more, but it was just to go to work, from here to work and then back was 317 miles round trip. So I had so much driving and then work and then so much driving back, I was just beat up. Didn't really feel like doing much filming. I'm going to take Melissa's truck down. It's a little bit of an easier ride, not quite so bumpy. And today I'll put over 300 miles on again. I am going to stop off at the hobby farmhouse. I need to do chores. I've got Sarah watching stuff, but I really need to check on everything myself because I won't be back now until today is Friday. I'll come home Sunday, probably right after lunch. I'm going to stop in here and get a bag of chicken food. Oh, I got some chicken food, and I had to buy a new overrunning clutch for my Farmall. I got that there. They had it in stock. Now it's time to head south. chores are done. Now I'm heading towards the airport. Melissa's plane just took off down in Louisiana. I'm slowly making my way down to the airport. I'm going to go to the cell phone waiting lot, and then she'll text me when she gets off the plane. But right now I'm picking us up some dinner to go. I have a cooler in the back of the truck with some ice. I'll put it in there, and when we get home, supper will be ready. I think that's her flight right there. Well, Melissa has landed. I have never ever saw the cell phone lot this full. It's a couple minutes after 10 o'clock right now. We just got home here from the airport. Melissa felt kind of nauseous after the trip, the flight, and then a 2.5 hour drive up here didn't help much, so we're gonna wait and eat our restaurant food tomorrow for lunch, and I'll just have some leftovers tonight. She doesn't want to eat anything. But she did think that this room cleaned up very nicely, so that was good. Okay everyone, well today just been working with this finish mower. Finally got it all hooked up to the tractor. Took it out a little bit here. It seems to work really good. Melissa was just out here using the tractor for the first time. And like I said, everything seems to be working real well with the mower. It's time for lunch right now. This afternoon here, I think I'm going to actually pull the finish mower off the tractor. I'm not going to continue mowing in the pasture yet because I need to go around with the tractor. There's a bunch of these ant hills that are like a foot high, and they need to be pushed out of the way so a person can go straight through. So we'll just kind of wait and start doing more mowing with this next week or the week after. I can officially push snow down each side of the workshop barn now. That tractor has paid for itself already. It's just about 7:30 at night, but when I was at the hobby farmhouse, I did go back behind the workshop and I found a partial roll of this ice and water, so I don't know if it'll be enough to finish the chicken coop up there, but I'm hoping that it will be. I want to get this on right now, even though it's getting late. It's Saturday right now, and Monday it's supposed to rain quite a bit. Oh, I had to piece it together at the end there. Even had to use the piece that I had cut off on the trailer, but it doesn't matter. This thing will shed water and snow, and it's ready for winter. That's awesome. Almost time to bring the chickens up here. Daylight is going down fast now, but I do want to pull these SD cards so we get a look. Tomorrow, of course, I head back to the hobby farmhouse because we got work this week, but let's pull these and take a look. That finish mower sure does a nice job. Let's go take a look and see what we have. Well, there wasn't a whole lot on the cameras, but there was some deer. The thing is, we have yet to see any deer with horns this year. So it's like, I'm glad I don't deer hunt here because I just wouldn't be excited about anything. I'm glad I hunt at the tent. Well, it's getting close to 11 o'clock at night. Melissa and I are going to bed. See you guys tomorrow. Well, this morning, Melissa and I have just been looking at different paint colors. She wants to paint the kitchen cabinets in here because they're so atrocious right now. Even though, they're all going to come out eventually, it wouldn't take that much to paint them. And then we're looking at different things here because we're going to put a different floor down here. And I would like to get that done before Thanksgiving because we have a lot of people coming over here for Thanksgiving. And she actually found a really good deal. I think it was on Marketplace. This is a porcelain tile. And like I said, she got a really good deal on it. That room is roughly 120 square feet. We have, I think, about 130 square feet here. And if I seem like I'm running short, I have the closet part that I can either change to something else or add some tiles that are close, more towards the back of the closet. So that's what we've been doing this morning, just looking at that. I'm not going to cook for lunch. We actually ordered a pizza that I'm going to go pick up here in a little bit. But right now I want to run out and get the SD cards put back into the cameras. I'm going to actually move the one camera because the one got nothing on it. And I'm going to put it out more in the middle of that field where I had it last year. And she bought a couple of blocks here. I'm going to put a block out and hopefully the deer will come around and we can see if any bucks are around here or what. Well, I have that camera moved and turned on. And I have a block out here, and then I've got another one that's more of an attractant. Well, that one's all set up now. Well, I'm going to run into town and pick up our pizza. I've been wanting to get these sanded and primed and painted since we bought the place, so I bought the paint probably 2 months ago. Finally today I decided to go ahead and at least get them sanded and primed, and if the wind dies down a little bit here, I think I'll get the white paint on them also. Okay everyone, well thanks a lot for watching. I should get home around 5:30, 5:45 tonight. I will see you guys on the next video.